Welcome back everyone to another episode of This Week in Comics. My name is Yule, and every week I run down comics I'm looking forward to, usually with a superhero bent. But before that, let's get into our top 5 comics sold this week. This week's top 5 is Marvel Dominance. Coming in at number 5, we have Domino number 1. At number 4, Thanos number 18 is the first of 2 Donny Cates books this week. And at number 3, Doctor Strange number 388, also by Donny Cates. This guy is hot in this store. And at number 2 this week, the only non-Marvel book is Sideways number 3 from DC. It was probably due to the fact that we had Kenneth Rockford signing his name on these issues. Thank you very much, Kenneth, for signing at our store. Coming in at number 1, the contentious Captain America number 700. This is also Chris Samnee's last work for Marvel for some time. There are a lot of killer books coming out this week. Let's get into it. First up this week we have Damage number 4. Damage is a DC comic. He is part of the New Age of Heroes that spun out of the Dark Knight Metals miniseries. Basically, Damage is Ethan, a military man who underwent an experiment and becomes Damage, a Hulk-like creature, but can only do it for an hour. He has gone AWOL and the military is trying to get him back, although they've done it with a bunch of other superhero type groups, like initially the Suicide Squad, in the 3rd issue Wonder Woman, and in the 4th issue it's going to continue. The main reason why I'm recommending this issue is that the artist is not Tony Daniel this issue, like he was in the first 3, but instead it's going to be Cary Nord. For those of you that have seen his Valiant work, or maybe his Conan the Barbarian for Dark Horse, you'll know why I'm so excited. He's fantastic, and he hasn't worked at Marvel or DC in quite some time. I recommend picking this up for the illustrations alone. I also like the action. Pick up Damage. Next up we have Action Comics number 1000. This is going to be like an 80-page spectacular that's going to cost about $8. I'm pretty sure that everything in this book is going to be wonderful. We're going to get the brand new Brian Michael Bendis writing for DC for the first time. This is going to be his first Superman work. He's going to be taking over Superman after this. We're going to get a whole bunch of really cool artists. We're going to get Jim Lee. I heard that Louise Simonson's going to be involved, and a whole bunch of other people from Superman past and a lot of DC's present. There was a time when I really wanted to be the person to write Action Comics 1000. This was many years ago, and there was probably some mushrooms involved. But that never happened because I knew I was never going to be a big enough star. This book has all those stars. So if you like Superman, if you are into spectacle, if you like centennial issues, this is probably the biggest one you're going to ever get. You better come in quick. I don't expect it to stick around long anyway. Action Comics 1000. Next up we have Black Hammer, Age of Doom number 1. This Jeff Lemire guy, he has so many books I can hardly count. Black Hammer was my favorite series to come out last year, my favorite ongoing series. There have been a couple of miniseries spin-off. In fact, Dr. Star is still going on right now. I recommend those. But what really excites me is that we're going to get the main characters back again. It seems that there's a new Black Hammer, and just as she was about to let everybody know about everything, she disappeared. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really excited to find out. The series artist is back, Dean Ormston, and I really like Jeff Lemire quite a bit. Pick up Black Hammer. Everybody likes this one. Next up we have Cable number 156. This is the second part of a new story from Brand New Team. I really enjoyed the very first issue. It had Cable, it had Hope, it had a creature from Cable's past coming and torturing the two of them, and then they were going to hunt it down. I really enjoyed the spooky aspect of this. The writers are well known for their horror style stories. For Black Mask, And I really enjoyed the illustrations quite a bit also. I'm really looking forward to where this series is going, and I recommend this quite a bit. Pick up Cable. Last up this week we have her Infernal Descent #1. It's a brand new series by Cable writer Lonnie Nadler. This is described as a middle-aged woman who is going to descend to the 9 levels of hell in order to save her family. She is aided by ghosts of William Blake and Agatha Christie. I don't know anything else about this book, but I have read Come Into Me from Black Mask. The Dregs from Black Mask has been very popular in the store, and I really enjoyed his previous Cable issue. So, I'm looking forward to this book. Aftershock puts out some pretty good materials. I think you should check it out. Thank you very much for tuning into another episode. We really appreciate it. Visit your local comic store. Buy some of these comics I recommended. Or come into my store, say hi to me, and purchase some of these comic books. Don't forget to subscribe to the video or this channel if you haven't. We got some bells here to punch and some like buttons to do, but you don't have to do that. Just let me know what you think, and we'll see you next week.